Hello everyone, Sean here once again, and today is January 2nd. It's a very special day. This is the 1 year anniversary. It's the birthday of this channel. Very first Wordle video came out last year, January 2nd, 2022. So I figured let's do another special day, special puzzles. I'm going to go through Wordle, Durtle, Quartle, Octurtle, Sedecordle, and Wordle Peaks. We're going to spin the wheel on every one. This has kind of become the new format for when we have a special day that we want to celebrate something. We did it for 1,000 subscribers, and really fun one. So it's amazing to have created such a great community. I mean, I have absolutely amazing people. I love reading the comments and catching up on everybody's commenting every day, what you're doing, other things, people commenting on what's going on in their lives. It's just great to see such a wonderful community built around something so simple, and this could absolutely be something you just kind of do in the quietness of your own home or on your phone on the way to work, but it's turned into something that people love to share and come together with celebration of with such a wonderful and simple game. Comment in the sections down below. This has definitely grown much larger than I could have ever imagined it would have. Comment in the sections down below what country you are in. I'd love to see all of that. I know that obviously the United States and United Kingdom are the most popular, but there's people in all countries all over the world that I've seen pop up. And so, yeah, just comment down below what country you're in. Also, I do ask everyone to like and subscribe every day. The YouTube analytics show me that only about a third of the viewers have subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind, just take a second to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. That really does help me out a lot. Help me grow the channel and help me continue to do what we all love to do. And just play these games. Speaking of playing these games, let's spin the wheel and find out what we're going to do for our Wordle game today. All right, Wordle will be Slate. All right, nice and easy. All right, Slate. S and a T. I'm going to put the T next. We still have, actually, you know what? A good next guess would actually be stout. Let's put the T in both places. I do want to see how closely my guesses line up with WordleBots today, given that we're starting with WordleBot's favorite word. Okay, we have an I as our consonant. At least I think so. I don't think we're going to end up with Y. So we could have, I think we're going to have an H one way or the other. We could have sight, or we could have shift or shirt. I don't think we're going to have, because we don't have an L, we can't have something like split. So I think I'm going to throw the H second, and I'm going to go with shirt. Ooh, it is. It's not an H. It is skirt. All right, nice safe for our first one. Let's compare to WordleBot, and then we'll move on to the rest of our puzzles today. So I've actually played more games than has been on the channel. But this will be our 366th game, I believe. Because I have not missed a single day this year. One Wordle puzzle every day. 99% win. I think in total we've lost 3 this year. It's either 3 or 4. I actually don't even remember anymore. I think we've lost 4 actually. Some very tricky puzzles. One of them was because we spun the wheel and just had really terrible starting words and had trouble recovering after that. Not that I want to blame the wheel there. Ask WordleBot. That's right. This is a new format to getting to that. 89 skill, 51 luck. Obviously, it liked some of our guesses. It liked Slate a lot, of course. The opening move of a Wordle genius. Slate is my favorite opening word of them all. So, Slate, Pinot next. I was kind of playing in hard mode. I stuck the S in there the whole time. I didn't really see a lot of reason to get rid of it. But Pinot, yeah, a nice next one. Doesn't like stout, 68 there, but does like shirt. So at that point, we had named a couple. So we had sight, shirt, and shift, as we had mentioned. We also had swift and skirt. So shift and swift, skirt and shirt, and then the oddball out was sight. WordleBot also taking 4 today, despite not liking my my guesses there. It went with shift before skirt. I mean, incredibly similar structure there. You know, found the I by guessing it. I found the I by elimination of O and U, and then shift and shirt, very similar guesses there. So, great start here. Now let's go back. It's time to go to the Durtle. And I'm going to have to go back. Let's click on this one here. Durtle number 343. So, Slate, we're done with you for the moment. Let's move on. I'm not going to remove it from the wheel. Let's move on to train. All right. That's a nice next one. Durtle. Starting here with train. All right, some good info. No greens. Where should we go next? I think I do want to throw in, let's go with louse. Okay, those are the only vowels we're looking at. We might have a Y though, so I'm going to be careful. How about we go with the word candy next? I feel like it's going to get us a little bit of information on both puzzles. All right, it certainly did. So, I think word number 1 is going to be assay. There we are. All right. Now, how about the word... Well, the C... How about the word pinch? No, not that. Oh, the N doesn't go in the middle. I completely overlooked that. All right. Where will this C go? That's the biggest question. Doesn't go with an H. Doesn't go first. How about the word... We're going to have 2 I's here. How about the word icing? There we are. All right, assay and icing. Haven't played Durtle in a little while, except for that one very extreme example. I'll link that in the videos afterwards. It'll be in the top left. Very, very, very difficult puzzles. But today, assay in 4 and icing in 6. All right. Back to the wheel. Let's spin and find out what we're going to start with for our Quartle today. All right, that will be grain. All right, very similar. Train and grain. Grain. All right, no G's. Train would have been just the same. Let's find out. Let's see. I think louse again works really well. All right, now we've got a little bit of structure to work with here. How about... What are we going to do for puzzle 1 here? I think S is going to go first. But where does the U go? That's going to be weird. What if we do the word surly? Get that Y on board. Oh, look at this. Everything's falling into place. So do we think puzzle 3 is going to be sorry? Yes, it is. All right. What next? What should we do for puzzle 4 here? One of my favorite words to guess is the word bread. Define structure. That is the structure, but not the consonants we're looking for. So I think we're actually pretty limited on what this can be, given the number of consonants that can go at the end of this. We could have, let's see, treat for the double T, freak. So let's write these out. Treat, freak, creek, or cream are the letters we're looking for here. I'm going to try and see how many of those we can get in puzzle 2 while we're at it. So let's also look at puzzle 2. What could end this puzzle? Probably a TH. I'm going to guess that word is mouth or couth, which will actually help us because M and T are two of the ones we're looking for. Nope. TOU. It's going to be touch, which gives us lots of information about our fourth puzzle there. So we're still looking at freak. Is that? I think we've narrowed it down. You better have, because I only have one guess after this. Nope. That's not the one. Reek. I wasn't even thinking of almost sort of a silent W there. 3, 4, 7, and 9. All right, just barely made that one. That was a little tricky. Reek. All right, now on to Octurtle. We haven't played this one in quite a while here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have that little ad thing on the side there. All right, 8 puzzles. We have all of them framed out, at least their starts. So, green, done with that for now. Moving on. And pilot. All right. That'll be a good one. I guess we'll find out if it'll be a good one. Pilot. All right. So I do have a word that starts with P, and we've got not a lot of O's, actually, surprising. Only a couple puzzles with O's in them. Where to go next? This is the problem with this one, is there are just so many options. Now, as always, we have an O. Let's look for the double. Let's find out where it goes. We also have that P locked in. We haven't guessed the O, guessed the Y. I'm going to go... Before we go with anything else, I'm going to go with the word poopy. I think that's going to really help us. All right, we did lock in quite a few Y's. And look, this Y doesn't go at the end. That's going to be a fun one. No double O's. That's good. We've also locked in that one. And the second puzzle, the fourth puzzle. Yeah, we know where all of our O's go. That's great. And then no double P as well in that puzzle. So we also didn't find where the P went in puzzle 3. So lots of information there. Now, let's go with the word cause next. Just to get our vowels on the board. Now we can start to see if we can narrow down what our structures are going to be. And I'm still very interested in puzzle 4 here. So we've got P blank, which will probably be a R. It's not going to be an L. So P-R-O. I think it's going to be the word prong or something similar to that. Not prong. P-R-O. It's not proof. It's not prowl. What is left for this one? Something like a double F is not a word. I actually don't see what this word can be unless I'm it can't be. We can't have any doubles in that. It's not going to be an R. We've already ruled out the second O and the second P. So this has to be one of our letters down here that has not been guessed yet. I don't see any combination of letters or any doubles that's really going to work here. Let's come back to that one. What else have we learned? Let's just cast our gaze around the puzzle here. Look, we have a lot of information on puzzle number 1 here. So is this just the word slate? WordleBot would have fun with that. Nope, the word stale it is. Okay. We also have our second word falls right in place with stale. This is a tone. Now, should probably be able to see what this is. Is it, I mean, I don't think it's going to be, it's a compound word. Setup. Oh, had we not guessed a U before that? No wonder I couldn't find what that word was. Oh no, I completely ignored the U in puzzle number 4 in cause. That's why I couldn't find what that word is. So the word is going to be proud. Okay, finding these all in a row, this is really funny. So we've got, what did we start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try and keep this running. Is this going to be, it's not going to be unlit. Oh, it's LT at the end. Is this going to be the word guilt? No, we've already... Let's see. So I don't know if that first one is going to be a blank. It looks like it would be U-I-L-T. Quilt. If you've got a U in that second place, look for the Q. All right. Now, we haven't guessed a K yet. So this next one is going to be blank U, N. I don't think that N could go first. N, U, blank, blank, Y. I don't think so. It makes a lot more sense for this to be either junky or funky. And in the spirit of trying to get these all in a row, so we've got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far. Let's try and get this on the 11th guess with the word funky. Oh, it's not. So junky? Also not that. What? I mean, hunky is a word. Oh, I forgot. We're running out of guesses there. I had to get... As soon as I lost funky there, I was going to lose the rest of the puzzle. So, did get hunky in the end. Those were really tricky, though, the F, J, and H there. So, let's look at the rest of the puzzles here. We still don't know what these are. Wow, look at this last one here. So I screwed up by not looking around. I completely forgot we were on track for getting them exactly in the last space. And what a tricky one. So kayak, what a tricky word. Throb and kayak. Probably could have figured that out here, given that there wasn't going to be no more vowels before that. You'd have to put the TH together. You'd have to put the R with it. So throb makes a lot of sense. Kayak, even with this as it is incredibly tricky. I think it's the only word left that it could be, because, I mean, no other vowels. You'd have to put the double A. Very tricky. All right, that was a very hard one. We're moving on to Sedecordle, which is 16 Wordles. And our wheel's going to give us... All right, pilot again. Let's run pilot. Now, this one is very hard to keep track of, all the different puzzles. So, I will try and... I'm just going to look through all these, make sure we have what we need. And you know what? Before we do anything else, I'm just going to throw the word cause in. Okay, so back. Puzzles 1 and 2. Nothing here yet. I'm just going to work my way through here and see if there's anything that we should try and guess yet. This one here, what is this? Puzzle 4. I'm going to guess the word whelp. Nope. Okay. We will have learned something about that structure, but I do want to move on. This is interesting here. So this is puzzle 6. I always think S and H go together. So I want to put the word bushy. There we are. All right, we got one locked in. Number 6. Let's see what else we have here, if anything else is given away. Okay, this is interesting. Y does not go at the end, and there's an I. What about the word dying? There we are. We got another one locked in. 6 and 9. Nice. 11. We should be able to figure this one out, right? Yeah, it's got to be the word shelt. All right, moving on. 13. Is this just the word unlit? It cannot be. Until? It can be until. Just double check our logic here, make sure we're not losing anything. Make sure we spell it right as well. All right, 14 is locked in. 15 is guessed. 16. Gotta be the word teach, right? There's only one place this H can really go, and it's gotta be at the end. So I think that's gonna be the word teach. Just gonna double check our logic, make sure we're not losing anything. No T's there, no E's there. That is an A. And then, yeah, so it's gotta be the word teach. All right, we're doing actually fairly well, because we got this nice and early. So the way that every one of these puzzles works, that's a Wordle with more words, is that it is the same number of total guesses as Wordle, plus 1 for every additional one. So the traditional Wordle is 6, so the Durtle is 7, Octurtle is then 9, so 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you get 5 as a buffer there. So, because we got the first one in 4, we're actually doing really well. We're a bit two guesses ahead of where we need to be to get this correctly. I need to pay attention to that because obviously I ignored that in the last puzzle. So, let's keep going. Puzzle number 1, weedy. Puzzle number 2, very similar puzzle. If you get one, you're going to get the other. That's wedge. So 1 and 2 were locked in. Moving down to 3. So getting in the scenario, having to like scroll up and down to keep track of what we've guessed. There's too many things here. So have we not guessed an R yet? That's surprising. All right. Well, I think we all see that this P cannot go second, so this is just going to be the word grape. All right, puzzle 4 here. Do we have enough to figure this one out? Have we thrown an E in basically every spot? No, we haven't. And we have an R here. Look at this. This is going to be the word repel. We have not thrown the E in that Ooh, I'm glad I looked up. L cannot go here. Is this going to be the word leper instead? Did I get it backwards? It is. All right. Moving on. Puzzle 5. So we have an O. That A has to go first. A-R blank O-R. Cannot be arbor because we've already guessed B for bushy. So this has to be armor. All right. Bushy we already have. That was the first one. So moving on to number 7. This is just scrolling up and down. Oh, we've already spelled it out. Look at that. That's the word under. This is the word graph that we got with grape and teach. So at a certain point, all you have to do is read them. So we are 9 and 10. We already got 9 with dying. So we've got edge with wedge. A lot of these words are really similar today. So I gotta make sure I'm typing this in properly. Yeah, ledge. Number 12 here. I got an A in the second position. Ends with ER. We don't have a lot of data on this one. We might have to come back to that one. Yeah. This can be, let's see. Faker, faxer. Any doubles or anything like that? So it's probably going to start with an F. We haven't guessed an F yet. Let's keep moving and see if we can narrow that down with one of the other puzzles. So this is number 13 over here. We already got until on 14. So we have DE. Oh, good. This is going to be our F. This is going to be defer. Great. Now let's go back up to here and make sure this is... No, it's not an F. I'm not... we're going to have a double here. I'm going to have to go back and scroll up and down to make sure we know what this is. I want to finish off... Oh, we've already finished off everything. Which is good, because that means we have 3 guesses left to get this in time. Yeah, okay. So this is our structure here. Sorry for all this scrolling back and forth. This is our structure. Blank A, blank ER. I don't think we can make anything with just the consonants that we still have on the board. I think we have to use the R again. I'm going to try and scroll a little bit controlledly. Oh, here we go. I'm going to use this bar so we can keep track of it. Okay. We can also reuse the E in that first position, but I don't think that's what we're going to want to do. So I'm just checking where the R can go at the moment. We've never guessed it first or third throughout this entire puzzle. So why don't we do all of it, because rarer is a word. All right, that is the word. Fantastic. We didn't have to go with raver or something like that. Wow. A lot of really, really similar words here. Look at this. So once you get, weedy, wedge, ledge, grape, graph, really, really similar words here. Fantastic. All right. Moving on, we've got one puzzle left. It is our Wordle Peaks, and we're going to spin the wheel one more time to see what our starting word is going to be. Thank you so much for anyone who's stuck around through this entire thing. This is a lot of puzzles, a lot of jumping around and guessing. So thanks to everyone who has stuck around for this long. Irate will be our last word. Ooh, look at this. We got a letter out the gate. The R is locked in place. So that means that this next one will be a vowel. Unfortunately, it's any of the vowels because A doesn't really narrow that down whatsoever. And we're on the... Yeah, all of these have gone to the larger side of the split. So we didn't really learn a whole lot about anything else. But We know the vowel goes here. So let's start with an O here. Maybe an I, an L, an N, something in the middle here. How about front? Is that nope? Let's go with Prost. How about that? Let's go with Prost. Cheers. Cheers to everyone who's stuck around this long. Oh, look at that. We are so close in there. So R goes here. S and T. This has got to be a U. So this has to be a T. Trust. There we are. Nice and fun one. Irate really sent us down the right path on that final one. All right. Thank you, Sue, for everyone who's stuck around for all these. Thank you for everyone who's been here to watch this channel grow and evolve, and commenting with all of your daily puzzles, sharing your wins, sharing your losses, sharing my wins and losses. It's been such a great journey. Again, just all I can say is thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily word puzzles. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.